Hey class, Miss Thomas here. I want to go through our topic 2 assessment practice with you today. So I want to let you in on a little secret. If you know how to do the questions here, the problems here in the practice, you will do amazing on your test. They actually make the test very, very similar to the practice. So if you know how to do each one, you'll be great. They just switch out the numbers and they switch out the names to kind of throw you off and help you have to solve it in a new way, but it's the same structure. So let's practice together. I want you to have that confidence. Take a deep breath. And let's do a little math together, okay? Before we begin too, I want to remind you about your tools. So you have tools over here to use. It's not like our normal practice buddy. We don't have access to the tools too much. So the cursor, the main cursor that you see here, pencil, so you can circle that important information in the questions. Stamp, so if you wanted to make circles or squares to help you create that model or to help create that picture of the equation, use those. Okay, and you also have an eraser, which is always useful. But yeah, let's get started and work on this together. You may print it out if you'd like. No pressure to print it out. It's okay. If not, we're just going to write it out on pieces of paper. Okay. On the test, please have a piece of paper and a pencil. You are absolutely allowed to use scratch paper so that you can write and solve the questions. Okay. If you're in my classroom, I would let you do the same exact thing. So always have a scratch piece of paper. It's really useful. Let's get to it, okay? Jose writes an equation. The sum is an even number greater than 14. That's a lot of information. I'm going to go ahead and get a pencil and choose a color, whatever color you'd like, and let's circle that useful information that we need to know, the information that needs to stick in our brain. So the sum, we know right away, is he adding or subtracting? The sum means he's adding. So we know he's adding. It is an even number. That's important. You can circle it or underline it. And we know that it's greater than 14. Okay, so what equation does Jose write? Let's look at our choices. All of them are nice equations. Let's look at the sum at the end. Greater than 14. Is 12 bigger than 14? No. Is 13 bigger than 14? No. Is 16 bigger than 14? Yes. Okay. So that one is. Is 15 bigger than 14? Yes, it is. Okay, so we have two options. One has to be even. How do we know which one is even? 16 or 15? You fill it in if you know. I'm going to look at the ones place. Let's look and see. 6. Can that be broken up into two equal groups? 3 and 3. Yes, it can. Let's double check the other one just in case. 5. That can't really be broken up into anything. It's 3 and 2 or 3 and 2. So I can't break that number up into equal groups. We found our answer. Go ahead and bubble that in. And these are hard to use, and that's okay. Does it have to be perfect? Absolutely not. It can look a little wonky. Let's go on to number 2. Jen has 2 rows of apples. Put that picture in your head. What are you picturing? Rows. Do they go side to side or do they go up and down? Rows go side to side. Columns go up and down. So 2 rows of apples with 4 apples in each row. I'm going to underline that number too because that's useful information. Which equation shows how many apples Jen has in all? So let's look. If you'd like to, let's draw those 2 rows, 1, 2, and let's put 4 apples in it. Let's see. Let's get a stamp out. Let's get red apples. And let's do 4 apples in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now I've created a really nice picture for myself that I can look at. So let's see which one of these down below makes the most sense to us, okay? I'm gonna get my pencil back out, make it purple. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Well, that's not what this looks like at all. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 plus 2 plus 2. That kind of makes sense. 2 plus 2 plus 2. Well, I need another one. What about this one? 4 plus 4 equals 8. 4 plus 4 does equal 8. I don't know if I need to even look at that last one, but let's double check just in case. 4 plus 4 plus 4. There's too many. I don't have enough. I only have 2 in these columns. So we found our answer, you guys. Very, very good. Let's go down and look at number 3. Choose yes or no to tell if the sum in the equation is an even number. What are we looking for? Even numbers. So let's look at the equation. Let's look at the sum at the end. Is 7 even or odd? You say yes or no. Even? No, it's not. And again, remember our tip. It has to be able to be broken up into 2 equal groups. 5 plus 5 is 10. It says it right in the equation. 5 in one group, 5 in the other. It's even. 10 is even number. Next, 7 plus 6 is 13. Remember, when they start to get a little bit bigger numbers, we can always look at our tens. Can 3 be broken up evenly? 2 and 1? No. Or 1 and 2? Always. There's always going to be that odd man out. So no way. Nope, that's an odd. Okay, let's see if this one's even number. 16. Same thing. We can always look at that ones place. Can 6 be broken up into 2 equal groups? 3 and 3. Yes, it can. 16 is even. Let's go on to the next one. Will has 3 rows of trees in his yard. Let's draw a picture right away. How many rows? 1, 2, 3. Do your lines have to be perfect? No way. 3 rows of trees. Each row has 4 trees. How many trees in all? Okay, so that's what we're solving, but it looks like there's more. First, it says draw a picture to show the array of trees. Good, well, we're going to start that. But there's another part. It means we have to do both parts to get the full credit, okay? So we're going to draw a picture and then write the equation. So let's draw our picture. Let's go up and get those apple stamps again, okay? And we'll pretend that those are our trees. Should we pick yellow this time? All right, let's come on down. So draw the picture to make the array. 3 rows. How many trees in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Does our picture make sense? We have 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. And we have 4 trees in each. I'm going to go back up and I'm going to grab my pencil back out. So we would do 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals how many in all? If you already know, please write in your answer. And if you don't, you can go through and count these dots. You created this picture and this model to help you out, so you can go through and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12. So there are how many trees in all? 12 trees in all. You guys, great, great job. Let's go on to the next page. Alrighty. Taking a little time to load, and that's okay. How many squares are shown? Is the number even or odd, you guys? Okay, so this is kind of a couple parts, and then it says draw a picture to show how you know. So let's just kind of see. We can count them out if we'd like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might know right away. Oop, I forgot to get a pencil. Let's get one. Let's do green this time. Okay, so we counted 7, but it does say, is the number even or odd? Do you know? Is 7 even or odd? If you know it, write it. Otherwise, let's draw a picture and help us solve it. So let's count up to 7 and try to make 2 even rows. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so looking at that, do you see an odd man out? Right away, I see this guy right here, right? He doesn't belong because he needs another partner right here to make it an even number. So this picture, it shows everything that I need to see. You showed me right there that 7 is an odd number and you drew me a picture. That's all I need to see from you. Let's go on to the next. Ben has 8 pennies. Look at the equations below. Choose yes or no to tell if Ben can use the equation to make an array with his pennies. Okay, so I know in my head an array, it has to have even numbers. It has to have same numbers in the rows. and they have to be the same number, or my columns have to have the same number. So it's always going to be an even number, okay? So let's look through. We know he has 8 total, 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, so let's see if he can use the equation to make an array with pennies. Let's see, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. It does equal 8, and I can create that picture in my head. Can you? I picture columns. 2 apples plus 2 apples plus 2 apples plus 2 apples is equal to 8. Absolutely. 5 plus 3. Well, right away, I picture the 2 rows of 5 and 3, and I know that there's going to be that odd man out kind of. It doesn't lay out nice and even, does it? It's not 2 plus 2 plus 2. So that one is not going to look like an array if he drew a picture that way. What about 4 plus 4? Picture 2 rows. 4 plus 4 equals 8. That is an equal array. How about 6 plus 2? Does that make any sense? You can draw the picture if you want to, but 6 plus 2, it does equal 8, but it's not an array, okay? Let's scroll down. Becky drew this bar graph, or this bar diagram to show 2 equal groups can make 14. Draw a picture to show what those question marks stand for. Okay, so do we know our doubles? We can go through our doubles nice and quick if you'd like to. Figure that out, or we can draw a picture, okay? So let's think of 2 parts that equal 14. So let's count our way up. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we know whatever these 2 numbers are equal 14. Be 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What does 7 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? What does 7 plus 7 equal? It equals 14. Very, very good job. So draw a picture to show what this question marks stand for. There's your picture. That's all I need from you. Change 14 to 16 in the bar diagram. So what does the question mark stand for now, and how do you know? So here you're going to need to write some words. Okay, so this is where we type something in or write some words. My clock is about to run out. This is about as long of a video as I can make, so I'm not going to write it out. But what number would it be? We just need to add 14, 15, 16. Let's add 2 more lines. 14, 15, 16. Instead of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would be 8 plus 8 instead equals what? 16. So that's what our bar graph would look like instead, you guys. Okay, so on the test, you will write it out if there's a writing section. But for now, that is all the time I have. I'm literally down to seconds. But good job on your test, on your practice assessment. We'll go over a little review earlier in the morning tomorrow too as well. Okay, good job. Good luck on your test. Bye.